What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junkin. Today we're talking about Mr. Justin Timberlake. Justin, man, he used to be the hottest thing in the late 90s and early 2000s, man. Hey, listen, man. He could do his thing, right? Justin Timberlake, was in NSYNC. He was doing that thing for a minute, and when he took off a solo career, Justin Timberlake is talented, man. He can sing, he can dance. I mean, like, sometimes you might forget he white, right? Justin Timberlake is definitely talented, unlike many people of today. But that's neither here nor there. And Justin Timberlake, he has got a lot of his, style, kind of just like Elvis. He was also from Memphis, right? Justin and Elvis. And in the African American dance culture and singing culture is what they have emulated, okay? And they have emulated that to fan bases, right? And Justin Timberlake is known all over the world. Like I said, he's a really, really good performer. But Justin Timberlake also is supporting the cause which is going around in the country. All right? He really is. He's really supporting the cause going around in the country. And, a lot of times you never see the hostility because when things are going well, are a little bit better in the country, we don't see a lot of racist hostility towards the groups. But when something like this happens and people are kind of on edge, people are stressed out, the coronavirus took a lot of people out. So because of that, what happened was people are a little bit more on edge. So they're a little bit more vocal about how they feel. And if you do something that they don't like right now, people are speaking their minds, whether it is, offensive or not, right? And Justin Timberlake is supporting this fund called MinnesotaFreedomFund.org. And really what it does is basically it's paying for bail for those people who are protesting and rioting and get locked up, right? So let's go ahead and read what it has to say. Dating music! Please join me in supporting the Minneapolis protesters by donating to the ACT-MN Freedom Fund. The Freedom Fund is combating the harms of incarceration by paying bail for low-income individuals who cannot otherwise afford. So, it's nice. Justin Timberlake is worth $250 million. He doesn't want to put all his money up. He wants you guys to help him also, which I think that's actually a good thing that celebrities do. Instead of them paying all the money, you should pay too, right? And so he's not the only person that have offered to help Seth Rogen, Kalani, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Don Cheadle, Ellen DeGeneres, Colin Kaepernick, many more, right? Mostly people on the left. But there are some people on white Twitter who are against this situation. And let's read this from Dan Bongino. Dating music! Imbecile Justin Timberlake wants you to donate to a bail fund to bail out people arrested during these riots. Why does he think they've been arrested? So basically, the guy is making the point that, hey, these people are being arrested for a reason. Like, some people are actually getting killed, people are being hurt. So if they're getting arrested, they're not just protesting, they're doing actual crime. And what you guys are doing is enabling them when, number one, you're not going to go out there and do it yourself, right? So you're enabling them to commit these crimes and get bailed out and possibly go out there and cause more damage, okay? And if they are dumb enough to, now I'm just putting in this guy's words, to get arrested and they don't have bail money, then why should I help bail them out? That's what the guy's pretty much saying, all right? Now, Rob Smith says, dating music. Justin Timberlake lives in a multi-million-dollar home in a gated community, but wants your support to bail out Antifa members and assorted hoodlums who have destroyed their own communities in the name of justice. Please observe the white liberal at work. Red Wave says, keep your hands in your pockets and charge the police. Nothing will go wrong, and Justin will bail you out of heaven. Tiff says, date music. I will not join in on funding terrorists, Justin Timberlake. Make yourself useful and join the Floyd family. Monetarily support businesses, especially small black businesses, that were burned to the ground by the very terrorist thugs you're enabling. Maverick says, dating music. JT Timberlake and Chrissy Teigen and another Hollywood elite are bailing out terrorists since their stores are burning down and looting your income. Should be down, and may the ones you bail out destroy your property. MF terrorists, please visit the elite neighborhood and leave the poor man alone. Whiskey kills the wrongs. Bad take, man. People are being arrested for violent acts, not peaceful protests. They are destroying the lives of innocent people and don't deserve assistance. If you bail them out, you might as well have started the fire yourself. Now, again, what we saw is it wasn't just Caucasians that were saying this with Justin Timberlake. There was one black person. But what it seems is this. A lot of people believe that protests are looting isn't necessary. So either it's not necessary because what happened to George Floyd wasn't wrong in their opinion, or it was wrong, but it doesn't deserve violence. All right? You know, my take on it is I'm somewhere in the middle because the situation is this, and I've listened to many people, different arguments about the looting and the protesting and stuff like that, and some people feel that it's necessary. You know, in my opinion, I thought that it's not, and I still do, but I could be wrong, right? It looks like this is something that's happening all over the world, in the Western world. So obviously people are, you know, using this opportunity to demonstrate, combined with coronavirus. So, you know, I just don't know if what I'm saying is the right thing, because obviously this is getting way more coverage. I don't know if it's going to lead to anything, right? But at the same time, if these people who are looting and vandalizing, if they go to jail and they're committing crimes and you bail them out, then what does that say? Okay. Now, I mean, I'm just, you know, according to the law says that people who break the law should go to jail. Okay. Now, a lot of people feel that these people who are doing this, it's not on the behalf of George Floyd. Some people are doing this because if it was on the behalf of George Floyd, then I could probably see, all right, we're damaging places, but then we're not looting. People who are looting for themselves. People are looting to gain wealth. People are looting to resell. If someone catches you doing that and you go to jail, does that make you as equal as they are? I can understand if people like in the 60s, you know, if people in the 60s were getting arrested for just being out there and getting water hosed down and then getting arrested for no reason, not doing anything, that's different. But in this case, I can understand at least why some people are upset. But then at the same time, these comments that are coming from some Caucasian fans of Justin Timberlake let us know that, you know, those people who believe in, that think that we don't have that we have reached somewhere of a utopia with race relations in America, it just goes to show you that there's a long way to go, right? There's a long way to go. Blacks and whites still have not seen eye to eye, in my opinion. I don't plan that they ever will. And there are just some things that, that some Caucasians are not gonna think that should be funded or should be taken care of. Some people may like things the way that it is. Some African Americans are tired of being treated like this, and for some people this is their reaction, right? And the situation I have the problem with Justin Timberlake is don't come and give money when you need bail for people. Come and give money, if you're gonna do it, to help empower low-income communities to get skills. All right. If anybody wants to donate to something, don't donate when people are rioting. Don't donate when it's a cause. Donate to see people, to get ahead, all right? To get skills, to get resources. If you want to do that, solve the problem before it happens, all right? That's the problem that I have with a lot of people. Okay, where are you guys at if you want to do these things? Where are you guys at when people need opportunities and they need to do certain things? I just don't understand those situations, okay? I just don't. And I just, that's where I'm at with it. And I know some people don't agree with me, but if you really care about people like a Justin Timberlake, you come up with plans as celebrities to what? You want to help people before it gets bad. All right? That's what your solution should do. You want to provide opportunities to solve these things before it gets to this point. Not wait until it happens, then you want to do something like this. That's my only problem with it. And I just don't think it's sincere. I think the people that are criticizing, they have a good point. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy L. Shay Duke Jackson. Subscribe, hit the bell. As you know, the buffoonery remains at all time high. Subscribe, hit the bell. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. It's your boy, Old Shay Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Peace.